On Sunday, 5 people, including Hamish Harding, set out to explore the depths of the Atlantic Ocean aboard the submersible Titan, hoping to locate the wreckage of the Titanic. Despite Mike Rice's pessimistic outlook, many of those following the event were eager to discover the text of British billionaire Hamish Harding's final message. People were waiting for what Harding would say before boarding the ship, which then disappeared while he was aboard the ill-fated submersible. And now the message has finally been revealed. At just 18 words long, it's certain to make a lasting impression on the minds of fans of this kind of feat. Billionaire explorer and businessman Hamish Harding and retired NASA astronaut Colonel Terry Virts recently revealed details of their close camaraderie. Colonel Virts also revealed the content of the last message he received from Harding before embarking on the dangerous expedition. One of Harding's comments reveals his concerns regarding his voyage to visit the Titanic wreckage, including his concerns about sea volcanoes firing, cracking, and producing no light at all. "Looking good for tomorrow, let's head out," Harding's message said. "The weather has been horrible, but in the end, it's all worth it," added the businessman in his message. Action Aviation chairman Hamish Harding is a seasoned explorer and runs the company that owns private jets and provides charter services. Among his Guinness World Records, one of them was obtained by a submersible dive in the Mariana Trench in 2021. The London-born businessman traveled to the bottom of the trench for almost 4 hours and 15 minutes, which he did, according to him, and said that the trip was worth it. Last year, he took a space trip with Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos' space company, and Colonel Virts referred to the experience of his friend Hamish during an interview on Good Morning Britain. After receiving a text from his friend, Virts added, "We don't really talk about risks, but he certainly understood the risks." Colonel Virts also dove into the Mariana Trench, setting several records, so he could discuss the risks and possibilities of exploration. The trip to the Titanic had both a scientific and an exciting purpose, among other things, to study the deterioration of the ship over time. His enthusiasm for these opportunities was palpable. In the midst of this crisis, Janet Mickelson, a close friend of Harding's, has faith in her ability to maintain her composure inside the ship. In a chilling video from inside the Titan submersible, the cramped space of the habitat and a low-quality Xbox controller could be seen. While chatting with Chris Cuomo on News Nation, Harding himself revealed in an interview that he was afraid of wasting his last chance to go see the wreckage of the Titanic in person. So, joining a small band of adventurers, Mr. Harding set out on a daring expedition to plumb the depths of the Atlantic. Together they set out on the journey to explore the scattered remains of the Titanic, the massive passenger liner that sank in 1912 and has fascinated the world for generations. However, removing the veil from this historic disaster comes at a high price. OceanGate Expeditions has pegged the cost of each ticket at a staggering $250,000. As the available oxygen on the ship is already limited, people on board should avoid panicking or moving excessively to amp up their supply, experts said. Rescuers are in a time crunch and racing against time, with a window of time potentially between 70 and 96 hours of emergency oxygen remaining, according to the U.S. Coast Guard, who gave their statements at 10 p.m. this Monday.